call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill up.
Okay, what is going on, good people? And welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. Today, I'm here to do my WWE Crown Jewel 2023 review. So, Crown Jewel was this past Saturday, November 4th, 2023. I about forgot what date it was, but yeah, that's when the show was. It was from Saudi Arabia once again. You know, WWE loves coming to Saudi Arabia. You know, they get that blood money from Saudi Arabia. You know, they get a good payday. I mean, heck, you know, if I was WWE, I would love getting that big money from Saudi Arabia as well. But yeah, Crown Jewel. Overall, I thought it was a good show. I didn't think it was like near like anything like amazing. Like it wasn't like a 10 out of 10 pay-per-view, but it was pretty enjoyable. Like there were some things that were like unpredictable on the show. And then there were things like that were very predictable, like the main event with Roman Reigns and LA Knight, which I'm kind of surprised that they kind of gave that match away, you know, early. You know, I thought they might have waited till like maybe like WrestleMania, I don't know, because I don't feel like that match would have been like I don't feel like that would have been the greatest main event match for WrestleMania, in my opinion. But maybe they could have saved it, you know, to like the Rumble or something. I don't know. Maybe they would save like LA Knight, you know, winning the Rumble. I mean, he still can win the Rumble, but I don't know. I just feel like they gave this match away early. But definitely the best match on the show was the opener with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, which that's what we're going to start talking about here first. So the first match that kicked off this pay-per-view was for the World Heavyweight Championship. We had Seth freaking Rollins defending the title against Drew McIntyre. And I really love this whole like video package that they did for this match here, like with Drew McIntyre, you know, like during the pandemic, you know, well, first he won the Rumble back in 2020, you know, in front of fans. And then after that, you know, everything kind of just went downhill, you know, the pandemic happened, and then there were no fans allowed. He won the title in front of, you know, nobody. And, you know, he felt like, you know, that got taken away from him. And like he's been upset about that for a long time. So I really like how they kind of played into that. And then Seth Rollins, you know, he was saying that he was going through a lot of hard stuff that year. You know, he was going through much harder stuff than he was. So yeah, I mean, I really like how they played into that with the storyline, you know, with the whole pandemic and all that. But overall, this match was really enjoyable. You know, I mean, this was your typical kind of babyface versus babyface here. But it kind of did seem like Drew McIntyre was working as a heel a little bit in this match, you know, with him like targeting the back of Seth Rollins, you know, throwing him like on the steel steps, you know, doing different things like that. The crowd was really behind Drew McIntyre a lot. Like they wanted to see Drew McIntyre win. And you know, when Seth Rollins, like, you know, say he hit like a super kick or, you know, hit like a stomp, you know, it kind of seems like the air got taken out of like the out of the stadium, you know, because they seemed like they didn't want to see Seth Rollins win the match here. But I mean, this was a really enjoyable match. You know, both guys have really good chemistry. I kind of like the ending sequence, you know, kind of fell flat a little bit to me, you know, just came off of a, you know, curve stomp and stuff, and that's how Seth Rollins won. You know, I'm wondering who is he going to lose the title to, because he's had a pretty lengthy reign since with this title since was it since May? Yeah, since was it Night of Champions? Yeah, so he's held this title for quite a while. So I'm just wondering who's he going to lose it to. In my opinion, it should have been Shinsuke Nakamura, and then, you know, then not Drew McIntyre, then Damian Priest could have cashed in on Nakamura, and, you know, then they could have put the belt around Damian Priest. But no, they didn't end up doing that. But yeah, Seth Rollins ended up winning here, and then after the match, Seth Rollins, he was really selling his back. And then we had Damian Priest come out. Looks like he was about to cash in, but we saw a guy with a hood on, and it ended up being Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn, he steals Damian Priest's briefcase, and yeah, he just stole his briefcase, and so Damian Priest wasn't able to cash in his briefcase there. So that's what happened. So it was a failed attempt there. He didn't even get a chance to attempt cashing in. But yeah, it was a false cash in. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Damian Priest and like Sami Zayn. Maybe they do a match for like the briefcase or something. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, I'm just wondering who Rollins is going to eventually drop the title to. And I think this was a pretty good way to start off the show because having two title matches back to back, like having this match and having Roman and LA Knight, yeah, that wouldn't have been that. Yeah, so this was the best way to start off the show. And then the next match we had was a fatal five-way match for the Women's World Championship. We had Rhea Ripley defending the title against Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. This was a really predictable match. I mean, and also I gotta say, I loved Rhea Ripley's entrance during this match here. It was really good. Like you have to see this. You have to see this entrance because her entrance is like really good. I mean, even though Rhea Ripley had like a 20% chance of winning this match, you knew that she was going to win. You knew that Rhea Ripley was going to retain here. This is kind of a clusterfuck of a match, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. There is this messy at some points. It got like about 10 minutes in the match, that's all it really needed. Rhea Ripley, she was really dominant. There was like this one pretty cool move, like where she did like a triple power bomb. So I thought that was pretty cool in the match. I like that one spot where like a whole bunch of women like they were like in the submission hold. I thought that was pretty cool. I like Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark going at it. Of course, we had our big hosses going at it, Rhea and Nia Jax. Who knows? Maybe they eventually have a one-on-one match with each other down the line. But yeah, Rhea Ripley ended up retaining the title when she hit her Riptide off the top rope onto it was like three other women. I think she did the Riptide onto Zoe Stark, and then Zoe Stark. I think no, it was Shayna who took the pin. I believe. Someone wants to go down in the comments below, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shayna who took the pin. But yeah, overall, it was a fine match. I mean, it was what it was. That's all I gotta say. Move on to the next match, which we had was John Cena going up against Solo Sikoa. I gotta say, this was definitely a fun match. I really enjoyed it. John Cena, he really showed some great effort here. This is basically John Cena was saying, hey, if I don't win here, maybe it is time for me to retire. And he didn't end up winning, which I thought he was going to win here because, maybe he'd be having a match at WrestleMania. I mean, he probably still could have a match at Mania, but Father Time has really been catching up to Cena. I think it was Wade Barrett who said something on commentary saying that no one has ever beaten Father Time. I was thinking, oh, maybe Cena would be one to beat Father Time, or like Tom Brady, but yeah, none of those guys have beat Father Time. But yeah, John Cena and Solo Sikoa. Overall, it was very enjoyable. The fans were really, really behind Cena in this match. He really, really showed some good effort here. Solo Sikoa. I mean, it wasn't like a great match, but it was just a fun effort match. For Cena here. Solo Sikoa, he just screams off Umaga vibes a little bit. I thought that's what we were going to kind of get. Maybe like Solo Sikoa doing like a splash through the table, like Umaga does and stuff. Like I think he did that at the Cena one time at a pay-per-view. Maybe it was like a I Quit or a Last Man Standing. Yeah, Solo Sikoa just screams off Umaga vibes a little bit. sometimes. But Solo Sikoa ended up winning the match when he hit a whole bunch of spikes onto Cena, like repeatedly. He wasn't even going for the pin, and he hit like a whole bunch. And there was like I think it was like the Go Home show, like a couple weeks before. He got hit by Solo Sikoa with a spike, and kind of affected his voice a little bit. So I thought that was cool how they played that into the story, going up leaning into this match. But yeah, Solo ended up winning. Um, and to be honest, we have gotten a little bit too much Cena. We have gotten our due of Cena here these past excuse me, these past few months. Like we weren't supposed to be getting Cena like all these months. The reason why that we have been getting him was because of the whole writer strike. He hasn't been able to um do his movies. Um, so we definitely had our fair due of Cena here for a while. So he's probably going to be going away for a little while now. Maybe go back to go back to Hollywood, record do some movies and stuff, film some movies. But yeah, it was definitely a fun, enjoyable match. And who knows when we'll see Cena back? Maybe my game for Mania. I don't know. We'll see. All right, and then the next match we had was the United States Championship match. Rey Mysterio defending the title against Logan Paul. Um, this match did not have that much chemistry. Like from like a high spot standpoint, it didn't have much chemistry at all. Like there was one spot that kind of like really dangerous. Looks like Rey Mysterio, he was about to get like power drive, like his head was about to go straight into the mat, but because like Rey Mysterio was doing I believe it was a moonsault, and then Logan Paul caught him, and it looked like it was going to end up being turn into like a power driver. So that kind of looked dangerous. I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't have a whole lot of chemistry in this match. I got to say, one nice spot in this match was when Logan Paul did a follow slam into a moonsault. I thought that was pretty cool spot in the match. But we ended up getting a new United States champion here. One of Logan Paul's like entourage guys came out with some brass knuckles, gave him to Logan Paul. And then we had it was Santos Escobar came out, tried to stop Logan, or try to stop the entourage guy from giving him the brass knuckles. But it was kind of weird. Santos Escobar, he took the brass knuckles and he laid them on like he laid them in the ring, kind of, at the edge of the ring. So when Rey Mysterio was going for a 619, Logan Paul ended up grabbing the brass knuckles again, and then when Rey Mysterio was going for the what was it, that senton he does, or West Coast pop, Logan Paul hit that one lucky punch and got the 1-2-3, and your new United States champion. So I don't know, maybe they're planting seeds with I don't know, maybe I'm thinking into this too much, but maybe they're planting seeds between Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. With Santos Escobar laying those brass knuckles there, maybe is he kind of like churning on Rey Mysterio a little bit? Because if that was me, I would not have laid those brass knuckles there. I would have, kept them, not let Logan Paul get back. That was me. So I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much, but I don't know. It seems like they're kind of planting some seeds with a turn between Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. But I don't know. You guys go down in the comment. You guys let me know what you guys think about that. But overall, it was a fight match, but overall they didn't have a whole lot of chemistry. It was kind of a letdown. All right, and then the next match we had was the SmackDown. Oh no, what's this style called? The Raw Women's Championship. Or no, sorry, the undisputed Women's Championship, Universal Championship. Io Sky defending the title against Bianca Belair. I gotta say this match was not as good as their Backlash match. Like that Backlash match they had in Puerto Rico, and maybe it was because they started the show off, with that match. But yeah, this match was not as good as that match there. Because sometimes like when you started the show off, the crowd's really into it. because sometimes the crowd can really help make or break a match, and that's really what helped that match back at Backlash. But overall, I mean, we had Damage Control trying to come out and help, trying to distract Bianca in this match. Um, Io was grabbing the braid of Bianca throughout the match. Um, Bailey ended up getting a KOD onto the announce table. And then out of nowhere, the referee's kind of distracted. And yeah, the referee is kind of distracted. And we had Kairi Sane make her return to WWE. She takes out the knee of Bianca Belair. No. She doesn't take out the knee. Well, she like rams her into the post, and then takes her out. And then Io Sky, rolls her back into the ring, and then no, not Io Sky. It was Kairi Sane put her back in the ring, and then Kairi Sane kind of hid a little bit, and then Io Sky hit her big moonsault onto Bianca Belair to retain her women's championship. So, yeah, and also Bailey, her reaction, she was like completely shocked by this because the last time we saw Kairi Sane, in WWE, she was having like a little feud thing going on with Bailey. So, I really like her facial expressions, like how Bailey was shocked by this, going like, "Oh wait, why is Kairi Sane here? She didn't know anything about it." So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see where they go with Io Sky and Kairi Sane and whole Damage Control. But yeah, it was an enjoyable match. And there's been like rumors swirling around and go like, "Oh, Kairi Sane's coming to WWE when she's coming." But yeah, she showed up here at Crown Jewel. All right, and then the next match we had was Cody Rhodes going up against Damian Priest. He is one half of the undisputed tag team champions of the Judgment Day. Yeah, I thought this was a fun match. I like the kind of the Damon Priest. Damon Priest is like Crossroads, like version of a Crossroads on top of the announce table, kind of getting some revenge on kind of like the go home show what happened. So I thought that was pretty cool. The crowd was really behind Cody Rhodes a lot throughout the match. Cody, he hit like a million, he hit like a million Cody cutters and a lot of crossroads to end up winning the match. We had Dominic Mysterio come out, him trying to run interference, and Maria, all of them come out. Judgment Day come out, try to help out Damian Priest, but Jey Uso, came out to help out Cody Rhodes. So help save off that a little bit. And then Cody Rhodes ended up winning. That's really all I gotta say about this match here. I mean, it was a fine match. It was your typical Raw match, nothing too crazy, but it was what it was. All right, and then we'll go to the main event. We had was the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship match. We have Roman Reigns defending title against L.A. Knight. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this match was really predictable. You knew that Roman Reigns wasn't going to be losing here, but I mean, it was a fun match. Saudi Arabia was all the way behind LA Knight here. They were saying, yeah, like doing all the saying the yeah so much. So I like that. Saudi Arabia was really behind LA Knight. He just has star written all over him. But like I said, I'm just surprised that they gave us this match this early. I thought maybe the earliest we see this match is like the Rumble, but no, we got this here. Yeah, fun match. He got LA Knight. I see how people kind of compare him to The Rock a little bit because he does kind of have like a modified version of the People's Elbow. He kind of does it in his like own way, which I think is pretty cool. The fans were definitely heavily booing Roman in this match. There was some slight CM Punk chants, and Roman. There was one point where he had in the headlock, and he goes like, "Nah." He said, "This is my show." So I thought that was kind of funny. But no, this was just your typical Roman Reigns match, we had a lot of interference from like Solo Sikoa and Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Ended up helping out Roman Reigns retain his title. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of his reign. At the same time, like he's probably gonna be losing. Like you just knew that he wasn't gonna be losing here. Like, and this is the last pay per view that we're gonna be seeing him on for the rest of the year because he isn't gonna be. He's not gonna be at Survivor Series. There's no pay per view in December, so next time we'll see Roman Reigns on a PLE is Royal Rumble. So that's the next time we'll see him, and then probably I don't know if he'll defend in the Chamber. Maybe he might. I don't know. And then of course we'll see him at WrestleMania. So this is the last pay per view that we're gonna be seeing the Roman Reigns on. He ended up winning, like I said, due to a lot of interference with Solo and Jimmy Uso. But yeah, it was a fine match. Definitely got its overstay here. Definitely was overbooked, like all Roman matches are. We had Roman do the spear through the barricade to LA Knight. Like I said, definitely an overbooked Roman match, overbooked Roman Reigns match, like all of them are. But yeah, Roman Reigns ended up winning, and that was WWE Crown Jewel for 2023 overall. Like I said, it was definitely an enjoyable show. I wouldn't say it's the greatest PLE of the year, but it was fun. Definitely the best match to check out is the opener between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Like I said, I just love how they played up like with the whole pandemic and all that. How that got taken away from Drew McIntyre. That's like the whole storyline there. But yeah, that was my review, guys. Definitely, if this is your first time ever checking out my video, hit that subscribe button. That really helped me out a lot. I am on the road to 700 subscribers, so you know it really helps me out quite a bit. If you hit that subscribe button, just one click of the subscribe. That's all you gotta do. And also hit that like button. To help out my videos with the algorithm. Also, go down in the comments. Go down in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see on my channel. And also go follow me on Instagram and X at the True JSB. Definitely do that. You guys can chat with me on there. If you guys want to see certain videos on there, you guys want to collab with me, definitely, go hit me up on my social medias. And also some videos that are coming up here next week. Next week we got Full Gear coming up for AEW. I'm gonna be doing a prediction video for that. I haven't done a prediction video in quite a while, so what the heck? We'll do a prediction video for Full Gear, and then we'll do a review of Full Gear next weekend. And then the following weekend after that, we got Survivor Series. So Survivor Series is gonna be coming up. Thanksgiving weekend, which Thanksgiving's just around the corner. It's crazy. We're in November, then we're gonna be in December. The holidays are just around the corner here. Time's just really flying right now. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and I will catch you guys in my next video. So peace out.